sorry, I mean perdón, or lo siento, or
Sugar Astronaut presents Spanish Made Easy.
Hi everyone, welcome to another lesson. Today we will talk about how to apologize in Spanish. We will learn different ways to do it, different phrases, and we will see some examples as well. But before, don't forget to subscribe and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get started. Let's be honest, nobody is perfect. And sometimes you really have to apologize for things that you've done or for minor things. Now, if you have to apologize in Spanish, it's important to know different ways to do that. The most common way to apologize in Spanish is by saying the word perdón. Perdón. This is commonly used for minor things. This can be used in different situations. For example, if you accidentally bump into someone or if you interrupt something, you could use the word perdón. So you can use perdón just by itself. So if you are in a situation where you need to say I'm sorry or excuse me, you could say just perdón. Also, perdón can be used in different phrases. For example, perdón por la espera. Perdón por la espera. Or te pido perdón. Te pido perdón por el error. Te pido perdón por el error. Or it could be perdón, llegué tarde. Or it could be perdón, no te vi. Perdón, no te vi. So it can apply to different situations. It's also similar to excuse me when you want to go through. So you could say perdón, puedo pasar. Perdón, puedo pasar. It could also mean pardon. So for example, if you didn't hear a question, you could say perdón, puede repetir la pregunta. Perdón, puede repetir la pregunta. Or if you want to interrupt a conversation, you could say, perdón por interrumpir. And then blah, blah, blah. Other things. Perdón por interrumpir. Right? So, perdón basically means I'm sorry, excuse me, pardon. So, it's pretty basic. So, you can use perdón pretty much for everything. Another way to apologize is by saying disculpa. Disculpa. This is similar to saying apology or if you want to ask for forgiveness. So disculpa is really similar to perdón. You could use either one in the same situations pretty much. Let's see a few examples. Disculpa, ¿puedo pasar? Disculpa, ¿puedo pasar? So if you're at the movie theater and you need to go through many people, and if you have to go to the washroom, you can say, disculpa, ¿puedo pasar? Disculpa, ¿puedo pasar? Or you could say just disculpa. Disculpa, that works perfectly fine. It's like saying, excuse me. Disculpa, ¿puedo pasar? So, disculpa is similar to saying, excuse me. Disculpa. Another example could be, disculpa, ¿puedes repetir lo que dijiste? Disculpa, ¿puedes repetir lo que dijiste? So this is like saying, I'm sorry, or excuse me, or pardon, can you repeat what you just said? That is similar to perdón. So once again, disculpa is very similar to perdón. And you could use either one. Now, the other phrase you could say to apologize is lo siento. Lo siento. This is a very common one to use, and this is very similar to saying I'm sorry. And the meaning is so similar to I'm sorry that you can apply that to any situation where you want to say I'm sorry. For example, lo siento, me equivoqué. Lo siento, me equivoqué. I'm sorry, I was mistaken. Or you could say, lo siento mucho. Lo siento mucho. I'm really sorry. You could use this apology for serious situations, for situations that are a little bit more complex than bumping into someone by accident. This is a more serious apology. It depends how you say it. For example, if you accidentally push someone, you can say, oh, lo siento, lo siento. Or you could say, disculpa. Or you could say, perdon. So it depends. Lo siento can be also used for those situations, and it's perfectly fine. Lo siento also works in situations where you, for example, if you cheated on your girlfriend, you could say, lo siento mucho. So if you really have a situation like that, hopefully never, you can say, lo siento, I'm sorry. Another apology is lo lamento, lo lamento, lo lamento. This is, yes, it is a serious apology. Also, it depends on the tone, the way you say it, the other words that you say. This is similar to saying I'm sorry as well. But it is something that shows that you have some regrets, that you did something really bad. So you can say, lo lamento, lo lamento. Could be used for serious situations. This is similar to lo siento, lo siento. Lo lamento is mostly for serious situations. When you made a big mistake in your relationship, at work, with your friends, you could say lo lamento, or you could say lo siento. But lo lamento is another way to say I'm sorry. So yes, it is a serious apology, and you could say, for example, lo lamento por tu pérdida. Lo lamento por tu pérdida. This means I'm sorry for your loss. You could also not use lo and say just lamento. For example, lamento lo sucedido. Lamento lo sucedido. This is similar to saying I regret what happened. I'm deeply sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I regret the situation, right? So there isn't an exact translation for this, but this phrase means I regret what happened, or I'm sad that this happened. Lo lamento is for serious and awful situations. Another common apology is mil disculpas. Mil disculpas. This literally means 1,000 apologies. And this is like saying, I'm sorry 1,000 times. It was a big mistake. This is a serious apology as well, but it's not as serious as lo lamento. Mil disculpas means you're really sorry. You're like extremely sorry. For example, if you're late and you want to say, oh my God, I'm really sorry, you could say, mil disculpas por llegar tarde. Mil disculpas por llegar tarde. This is like saying, I'm really sorry for being late. I use this phrase for accidental situations. For example, if I'm late, or if I break something, if I break a coffee maker, you could say, mil disculpas, rompí tu cafetera. Mil disculpas, rompí tu cafetera. So, 1,000 apologies, I broke your coffee maker. This phrase is mostly used for accidents, when you accidentally do something and you just want to apologize. Another apology is te debo una disculpa. Te debo una disculpa. This literally means I owe you an apology. So you use this phrase exactly as you would use I owe you an apology. It literally means the same thing. You can use it in the same context for the same situations. For example, se me olvidó hablarte. Te debo una disculpa. Se me olvidó hablarte. Te debo una disculpa. So this means I forgot to call you. I owe you an apology. Another example could be, comí toda tu comida. Te debo una disculpa. Comí toda tu comida. Te debo una disculpa. This means I ate all your food. I owe you an apology. So that's pretty much it for this one. It's like saying, yeah, I owe you an apology. I'm apologizing. So you can use this phrase to apologize for pretty much any situation. It could be used in serious situations or in some, not too serious situations. That's another one. Another phrase to apologize is le ruego me disculpe. Le ruego me disculpe. This is similar to saying, please accept my apology. This is a formal way to apologize. And it literally means I beg you forgive me or I beg your forgiveness. It's a little dramatic. It can be used for serious situations when, for example, you make a mistake at work and it's pretty serious and you don't want to get fired. You could say, le ruego me disculpe. Le ruego me disculpe. No me despida. No me despida. Another example could be, olvidé hacer el inventario. Le ruego me disculpe. Olvidé hacer el inventario. Le ruego me disculpe. Another example could be, le ruego me disculpe por hacer esto mal. Le ruego me disculpe por hacer esto mal. Okay, so now you know how to apologize in Spanish in different ways. And I hope you like this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you want, leave me more examples down below. Using these apologies, it will be pretty nice to see that. If you want to donate to the channel, you can do that through PayPal. You can find the link to donate down below. I'm on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, Snapchat. All the links are in the video description. Support this channel by sharing this video with your friends and by giving the thumbs up. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye!